Hello, I'm Ray Luna. Welcome to my channel. For today's reading, we're looking into what you can expect for the month of August, or you could use this reading for the next 30 days. So for group number 1, we have the 8 of Pentacles and a big shell. For group number 2, we have the Page of Cups and a pink shell. For group number 3, we have Justice and a gray shell. So take your time and pause the video if you need more time to choose. And when you have decided, head to the description and click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. With your cards here, we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Sun, 6 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing for you in August or the next 30 days is with the 8 of Pentacles and the Sun, I feel like you guys are going to be feeling really good about the progress you're making. So you're making a lot of progress towards your goals and ambitions. If there are any difficulties, I feel like you're easily going to overcome them. Having one of the best cards in tarot appear for you, the Sun. So I feel like you guys are going to be happily working towards your goals and getting everything done. It feels very much so like you're going to do work and be able to look back and smile on it and be like, okay, yes, I'm making progress. And it's not like you're just rushing to get things done. You're taking time and making sure everything you're working on is quality, and that quality is going to benefit you later on. And with the 6 of Swords here, I feel that you guys are probably using this month to just work on things and start wrapping things up, tying loose ends. I feel like you guys want to make forward progress, so you're looking at what you need to let go of to move forward. As we see with the 6 of Swords, there looks to be a young man trying to move away from wherever he was previously and move to something new. So I feel like that is a goal of yours this month in August, and it's something you're going to succeed in. So even though you want things to change, I feel like this could be a difficulty for you. You might have difficulty with the changes that occur, not because they're bad, but there could be something unexpected here or fated for you in August or the next 30 days with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe something comes along that makes it so something you were working on kind of fades away or is halted. But that's going to redirect you to something else to push forward on and make progress, because with all these cards here, you're definitely making progress in August. But I do see that change could be something difficult for you to handle in August, but at the same time, it's like that's your goal. So maybe you guys are trying to push your own boundaries in August and take some new risk, do something new so you can overcome that fear of change or anxieties about changes in your life. And something I see here too, something you're going to accomplish with the 3 of Cups is celebration and happiness. So I feel like some of you guys could even have a party or some celebration related to something you're achieving. So this could be a work party, like people at your work surprise you with a Employee of the Month type of certification, or people just are like throwing an appreciation party for you. You could be graduating or receiving a work certification, but there's something here where you're going to be feeling like celebration, togetherness with other people. But I feel like because of all the cards about moving forward, making progress, there could be a particular goal or something you're working on right now that you're going to succeed in and achieve past your current expectations. Like it goes better than you thought. And with 7 of Cups here, I feel like you guys have to avoid putting up a mask, or maybe some of you guys kind of hide your true thoughts or feelings. And this is saying to try to avoid that. Try to show your real self. Try to show up authentically in August, because with the 3 of Cups here, you're going to be celebrated because of your true authentic self. And if you're hiding it, how can people know to celebrate you when they don't know who you are? So this is saying be careful of putting up masks. This also could be a warning of be careful of other people putting up masks and trying to confuse you or make you feel disillusioned. But I also can see this too as try not to think of a million different things. Try to focus your energy in a couple of goals and you're going to really see progress. There's a lot of cards here that just talk about forward movement. So the Eight of Pentacles is being hardworking, Six of Swords, moving to something else. Like you're wrapping things up and moving to something happier. Or what you're doing now doesn't mean it's not happy. It's just like, it's kind of like you're finishing one goal that leads you to be able to do two other ones. Like you're wrapping things up so you can continue to go on, go on, go on. And with the Four of Pentacles, one way you can feel supported is focusing on what is stable in your life. So that's interesting too, because like I said, I feel like a goal of yours could be changes and getting things done, trying to move to the next milestone, but you might be kind of scared of changes or worried for some reason. Like maybe you want change, but you're afraid of like, the wrong change. So this is saying try to focus on what is stable in your life, what is going good for you. Look at that Three of Cups, what you're celebrating this month, or something's going to go really good for you here. I feel like it's related to your work. I will say like your career, your employment, your coworkers. Something's going to be really good with work for you. So maybe focus on that in August, or whatever other goals you're working on. Maybe you're working on your own business, or maybe you're working on some crafts or projects that you have as a side hobby. For some of you, that could be a side hustle, but for others of you, it could just be growing yourself with your passions, not just to make money, but to feel fulfilled. But I feel like you guys should focus on what is going right and try to think of what is going good for you to feel supported in August, so you don't feel scared of that change. So I'm going to put down a couple oracle cards to get a final message for you guys for August. Okay, with these cards here, we have serendipity, here and now, and regeneration. So with serendipity, this means that in August or these next 30 days, things are going to align for you a little bit easier. So it's kind of like, let's say you wanted to buy a coffee and you're in line and then the person in front of you pays for you as a gesture of kindness and trying to spread positivity. Things like that. That's what I think of, like little things working out for you. Or let's say you're trying to manifest something, right? You're like, oh, I hope I get this job opportunity. I hope it gives me X amount of money. I hope it's at this location. And then you find a posting or you get an interview with a job that aligns with what you thought or what you wrote down with scripting. Like exactly, it matches that. Stuff like that will happen for you guys in August. But I especially sense here too, like you guys are going to have something good with your employment and career. So let's say if you're not currently happy with your job, I would suggest, based on these cards, look for other opportunities, put your application out there, because I feel like there's some celebration with a job for you guys. It's very like career feeling. So make sure you're not putting off career goals or plans for a business, because I feel like it's going to be very successful for you guys in August. And with here and now, this is saying to focus on what's in front of you right now. And we saw that too with the Seven of Cups. So not only trying to be more authentic, don't try to focus on a million things. Focus on a couple of goals and really make progress with them. Don't spread your energy too thin, because that can make you really tired. That can make it difficult to see things clearly, which can then affect your choices. And then, it's kind of like a spiraling effect. But for you guys, I feel like you're going to be seeing things presently in August, and you're going to try to look for ways you can make the most of the opportunities coming to you in August and just make them work for you. I think this is something, so like while I'm saying you guys might need to do this, I feel like you're naturally probably you're probably going to be able to do this yourself, like intuitively. You're going to be like, okay, this is something that is approaching me. It's coming to me, this opportunity, and I need to be in the present moment now. I feel like you guys are just going to have that come to you. But if you're struggling, that thought process of here and now, let me focus on what's in front of me, that's going to help ground you. And with the Four of Pentacles, that makes me think of stability. Think about how you're stable, what you're doing now that is working. Don't think about, oh, like, you know, let's say you're in a apartment and you're with roommates you don't like or something. Don't think about that. Think about what is working. Like, okay, you just got this promotion at work, or you're completing part of your plans for your business. Like, think of stuff like that, how you're making progress. Don't think about how, oh, you're failing like this, and that. Think about how you're succeeding so you can keep that positive energy going. And with regeneration, I feel like you guys are going to get a second chance, or an opportunity you thought was lost is coming back to you. This is a return of past opportunities you thought were gone and no longer viable, but there's something coming back to you. So maybe because I pick up on the career message and employment, maybe some of you guys lost a chance to work for a company you really wanted to work at, or there's a type of job you missed the opportunity to receive it, or they chose someone else. There could be a chance for some of you guys to get that job again, or something very similar. But I also see the message here of healing, because you guys are getting better at handling changes, taking new risk, and focusing on what's in front of you to make progress, because you guys are making lots of progress. It's weird because I'm not picking up tons of specific messages. Like, of course, this is a general reading, but I'm not getting anything too specific. And I feel like that's on purpose. Like, you know, from the universe, that you guys are supposed to decide what you want to make progress with, because whatever it is, you're going to go far. And this is especially true if it's career and money. That's the most specific I'm feeling here. But that was your reading, group number 1. I hope you guys liked it. I hope your August goes very well, like how this reading sang. And if you liked the reading, consider liking the video and subscribing, hitting the bell notification. And I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. With your cards here, we have the Page of Cups, the King of Cups, the Chariot, 9 of Swords, 7 of Wands, Knight of Wands, and Death. So what I'm seeing for your August predictions, or next 30 days predictions, is with the Page of Cups and the King of Cups, I feel like you guys are going to be feeling really intuitive and emotional. You're going to be feeling urged to be guided by your heart, your soul, not really much so your mind. So you're not going to be as logical in August. You're going to be following your heart and your emotions. What you're intuitively feeling called to do, that's something that you're going to be more so like that. Like if you have the urge to sign up for an art class, go dancing, something like that, you guys are going to just do that and enjoy that class, that moment. You're not really going to be logically planning and thinking things through. You're just going to be in your feelings, but in a good way. I also see here with the Chariot, something you should focus on is making progress, feeling more ambitious. Look for ways in your life that you can achieve a little bit more. So this isn't saying be a perfectionist and stress yourself out. This is saying look for many ways throughout your day that you can be a little bit more successful. Maybe because you guys are so intuitive or emotionally based in August, you would do well with making a list, or you would do well with having like little check boxes you can mark off with what you have to do. Because I feel like you guys aren't really focused on, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. You're following your heart and soul, like I said. But with that being said, it might be good to try and structure yourself a little bit in August, because you're very much so not going to be structured. you're just doing whatever. But maybe you guys need that to heal. So that's not bad. But just make sure there are times you're focusing on your success, your plans, and trying to make sure you don't completely forget about that. One thing you could be struggling with in August with the Nine of Swords is that you guys could be feeling a little bit stressed or anxious. In August, maybe that's why you're not planning as much. You're just trying to be like, whichever way the wind blows, I'm going to go. But this is saying you shouldn't worry or feel so stressed. Take the time you need to enjoy yourself, be a little bit more emotional, intuitive, to heal yourself, but don't let worries, anxiety eat you up. Make sure you know that you have the ability to succeed with the Chariot appearing here, and that if you're worried about, let's say, having a goal or ambition you want to pursue, and you're being a little bit more emotional and intuitive to avoid logically taking steps towards that, this is saying you shouldn't, because if you're putting this off, if anything, that makes it more likely so it wouldn't happen because you're not trying to figure it out. If you figure it out and you realize, hey, this isn't going to work, you always could go back and revise that until you find out how it does work. I feel like some of you guys are protecting yourself by avoiding something. So like I said, have fun, but don't completely put this off, because I feel like if you do, you're just giving yourself unnecessary worry about something that is quite fixable or could be turned around. And I also see here that something you're going to be successful with is combating this. So that's a good thing. With the Seven of Wands, this is fighting opposition, standing up for yourself, standing your ground. So I feel like you guys aren't going to be pushed around by other people, even though you are feeling more, emotional, intuitive, water-based. You're still going to have some of that fire energy where it's like, no, you're not just doing what other people want you to do. You're taking some time for yourself to enjoy life. I feel like you guys really need a refreshment, and maybe that's why you could be dealing with the Nine of Swords, that worry, anxiety about, not to say it's nothing, but I feel like this is something that's fixable, but you guys could be avoiding it. But once you get this break and then you go back to it, you're going to realize, that was silly of me to be worried about this. But make sure you're continuing to put up that fiery energy and blocking people who are trying to take you down or tell you no. I feel like you guys are going to push through that and overcome any obstacle that you have in August with this card appearing. And it's also funny here too, is that I feel like for some of you guys, you could get a love offer in August, but with the Knight of Wands, I feel like there could be someone who is approaching you. They're represented by the Knight of Wands, but I feel like this person actually might not be a good fit for you, or they could be something like, I feel like you're not necessarily going to want to pursue this when this person comes up to you. So this is saying, just be careful if anyone is giving you a love offer, that you're vetting them and really checking out who they are before you say yes to pursue anything with them. Because if you say yes to the wrong person in August, I feel like this could kind of give you that Nine of Swords energy further, worries, anxiety. And this is saying putting an end to people you don't want to be in a relationship with. Don't just say yes to be like, hey, I'm in a relationship, or hey, I really want to be with someone. So you're just accepting whoever. This is saying be picky and don't just accept this Knight of Wands person coming in if you want to be in the relationship. For those of you that are single, be selective and picky here. Lastly here, one way you guys can feel supported throughout the month of August here is focusing on what's leaving your life that you don't like. What's finally clearing out that you don't have to deal with anymore. I feel like some sticky situations that you could have been in the previous month are ending with death, something that you didn't like or was difficult or annoying This feels like something more minor, not major, but there's something that involves another person. Maybe this is like some of you guys dealt with an ex or something like that, and they kept annoyingly trying to pursue you again. This is ending in August, so you don't have to deal with it anymore. But for those of you that isn't the situation, I just feel like many annoyances are going to be coming to an end in August, allowing you to have more of that emotional energy that allows you to feel yourself the way you want to, being more into art or creative activities instead of focusing on like, oh, like I have to plan everything out. This energy that's more creative, intuitive, this is allowing you to put an end to things that aren't working. Like, I don't know how to explain it otherwise. It's just like being a little bit more emotional is kind of helping you have less resistance to bringing good into your life. So it's just overall, that's what I'm picking up here. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you guys and see any last messages of what's coming for you in August. With these cards here, we have breathe, time for a nap, happy, happy. So yeah, what I'm seeing here, it's like a mental health month for you guys. Like, you're definitely paused more from taking actions. You're having a bit of a break, a period to refresh yourself, recharge your energy. And I feel like by being more creative, emotional, and intuitive, you're giving yourself a much needed reset. And this is going to help you later on think more clearly about things, make progress with your goals with the Chariot card. So let's say if you're not taking action in August, I picked up on, making a list or check boxes, right? So you have a balance. It's good to take a break and not take action sometimes, especially in August for you guys, but just make sure you keep track of things if you're not taking action on them, so you're not overwhelmed that when you start to take action, let's say not in August, but September, you're not going to feel too overwhelmed and you have a note on where to start again. That's just important. Like, just make sure you're balancing yourself, you guys, so you don't get too overwhelmed. But I feel like you guys are going to be feeling really happy in August, doing things you like, kind of feeling like you're feeling like the love of the world. Like, you're just enjoying things, like drinking fine wine, eating good food. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting for your August. Like, I feel like you guys are taking a break, a vacation, and you're having a much, much needed reset. So later on, you can start taking action again and you can feel like whole again. Like, this is needed for you guys. Like, this little break of feeling like artsy, creative, chill. That's what I feel for your August. So that was your reading, group number 2. I hope you guys liked it. If you did like it, consider liking the video and subscribing if you haven't yet, hitting the notification bell. I hope your August is as great as this reading says it's going to be, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading, and with your cards here, we have Justice, the Hermit, the Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So for your August or next 30 days prediction, with Justice and the Hermit, I feel like you guys are going to be kind of focusing on yourself. I don't think you might be that social with the Hermit appearing. I'm thinking of like being more of a loner in August, or focusing on wisdom, spirituality, your own interpersonal knowledge that you have gained, and reflecting on that to balance out your life. With Justice, some of you guys too, this could be a message of overcoming karmatic things you had to face, overcoming injustice, like trying to figure out how you can feel you are getting some type of retribution for the negative things that have happened to you. And that could be why you're focusing more on spirituality, being more to yourself, maybe some of you guys just don't want to be around people because you're trying to heal, or you're realizing a lot of things about other people that you haven't previously, and now that you do, it's like, okay, I need a little bit of a space from other people so I can heal my energy and feel a little bit more balanced again. Like you're recentering yourself in August. I feel here too with the Hierophant, if you guys have any goals related to spirituality, so maybe you want to develop your psychic abilities, or you do stuff like trying to astral project, meditation, there's something here that you're going to make progress with if you're trying to develop those abilities. I also think it's possible for those of you wanting to connect with other people who are into spirituality, even if you're not meeting up with anyone and you're staying to yourself, it's possible online you could find a group or knowledge and information on how to do this and connect with other people who could be the teacher to you on how to improve those skills and gain more of that knowledge. I also see here too with the Ten of Pentacles, you guys could be overcoming money challenges in August, or learning to creatively make money. Maybe some of you guys are making money in a spiritual way, and you could receive more luck with this because it is more in alignment with your life purpose. You feel more connected with it emotionally. But I do see you guys, if you have money troubles in August, you're going to find ways to overcome them. And I also see too, like it's possible with spirituality, you're realizing you don't need money as much, or you're learning that you don't need like material things, like not caring about designer bags anymore, or, you know, designer suits. There's something here you're kind of walking away from because you're becoming more spiritual, or maybe someone in the past has tried to control you with money, and now you're realizing with your reflection, your interpersonal knowledge, like, okay, I don't need my whole world to revolve around money. I can be a little bit more humble. Not to say that your needs won't be taken care of. This is just saying you're finding ways to be happy through spirituality and not materialism. I will say here too, with the Nine of Cups is wishes and dreams come true. So some of your wishes or dreams could come true in August. And I feel like you guys are going to be feeling maybe your dreams related to your emotions, feeling more fulfilled. I feel like your well-being is going to improve in August because of this hermit mode. Spirituality you're going into more. I feel like you're going to be feeling really happy with yourself. You're going to be feeling proud of yourself and all you've overcome. Maybe you're feeling proud of yourself that you don't feel so attached to materialism anymore, or you're walking away from like being controlled by money, which is an interesting message. It's funny too, because with the King of Pentacles, this is talking about, it's like in your card spread here, things to avoid or that are challenging for you is money. But I don't feel that like you're poor or like you're struggling in a money sense. I feel like you're changing your beliefs about money in August, or you're leaving, like if someone was controlling of you with the King of Pentacles, avoid people, this is saying to me, who use money to control others. So for instance, some people want to be in a relationship where their husband or their wife pays for everything for them. So maybe for some of you guys, you were in a relationship like this and now you're learning, okay, like that's not good, because if you're overly dependent on this one person, they can control you and block your wishes here with the Nine of Cups. So this is saying try to find your own abundance and prosperity within yourself, and try to avoid people who are using money as a control, or people who like flex their cash. Sometimes, like for instance, even if you go to church, there are people, you know, they donate money to the church, but they don't do it because they want to help people. they're doing it to show off to other people. Look at all this money I have. So I feel like this is a strong message that's coming through and kind of random, but I want to say it because it's coming through. Avoid people like this. You could meet someone like this in August, or multiple people who are flexing their money on you, or they like flex their money on people who have less than them. And you know, like spiritually, you're walking away from that. You're like, whoa, like this is going to change your beliefs about money because of these strange people that you're going to encounter in August. But a good thing where you can find support is with the Page of Pentacles. This is finding ways to connect people with abundance and prosperity. So you could find ways that you're connecting with money and materialism that are healthier than you have in the past. Using your money, your business, your ideas to help prosper yourself, but not in a way that like you're obsessed with money, you need money. You can be fine living more humbly, right? But you're going to be pursuing money in healthier ways and avoiding people who think of money as a transactional situation where they can ensnare others, or they think they're better than other people because they have money. Like, you're avoiding people like this and finding support with people who, of course, like, money can help your life, but they have like a spiritual connections. They're using money to help people. I feel like you could be leaving people in your life who are like this and finding a spiritual community either online, because I feel like you guys aren't going to be going out much in August for some reason, or you're eventually going to be finding ways you can connect with this more spiritual group of people versus this material obsessed people by, you know, reflecting, looking for ways you can find spiritual knowledge online that's going to help you find this new community. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards and get final messages for your August. Okay, here we have Deep Knowing, Between Worlds, Fork in the Road. So yeah, like, you guys are definitely having like a strong spiritual leveling up in August. Like, it's so strong of a message. And with Between Worlds, this message isn't for everyone, but some of you guys could discover that you have powers like a medium, that like you can connect with people who have passed on, or you could be seeing a medium or being called to see a medium in August. So it's like you have one foot in our world and another in the spiritual world. It's a very strange feeling. But I feel like you guys are doing a lot spiritually, and you're going to have your gifts with that revealed. Or if you are seeing a medium, they're going to tell you something that's going to give you a lot of relief and comfort related to your belief in a higher power, the universe, whatever you believe in. It's going to give you some comfort. But others of you here, you have strong intuitive feelings in August about what is right, what is wrong. And this is especially true with this weird message of, you know, people trying to control you or other people with money. I feel like you have a choice to make in relation to this, like moving away from these people, choosing something that's going to give you a community that's more enlightened, spiritually connected, or if these other people have money, they don't use it to, you know, control people and be negative. So I feel like you're feeling strong empathy and intuition about these people and trying to move away from people like this. Such a strange message. Like, I never got a message like this, but it's coming through. Like, you guys need to be careful, or maybe you have to save your money and make a choice to leave a situation, and you could be guided or protected in this if you want to leave a situation you're in and someone's controlling you with money. But overall, I feel like you guys are going to have a chance to make a choice that's leading to something better. And, you know, like, you have such a strong spiritual power in August that it's going to lead to something greater, or perhaps like a community, maybe even a business for some of you, but it's guiding you on your path further along. So that was your reading group number 3. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you liked it in the comments. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't yet, hit the bell notification, And I hope the positive messages here for your August come true. And I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye.